YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostle elders, the great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to all the AHCHYAM doing and pushing this word in honesty, truth, and sincerity. Now, I'm just going to let it play for a little bit here, and then we'll go to the scriptures here. Hold on.
We start overseas, where the United States military is ending 2019 with a series of bombings that could have a major impact on U.S. foreign policy going into
Bombing rampage, yo.
RT's Rachel Blevins is joins me now with all the details. Rachel, what do we know about the latest of these airstrikes?
Well, Scotty, the United States has bombed at least 3 countries in the last 24 hours with the claim that it is targeting militant groups in conflict-heavy regions. Now, starting in Somalia, the U.S. confirmed that it carried out 3 airstrikes.
You notice that too? That's in the Horn of Africa right there. Somalia, Eritrea, or Somalia, Ethiopia. Okay? In that area over there, that's where the Horn of Africa is, you know, as they dubbed it, right?
Locations on Sunday targeting al-Shabaab militants. In a statement, the U.S. Africa Command said it worked with the federal government of Somalia to kill at least 4 terrorists. The bombing follows a devastating attack in Somalia's capital city of Mogadishu. Around 80 people were killed and nearly 150 injured when a truck filled with bombs exploded on Saturday. The attack happened near one of the city's busiest security checkpoints, and many of the victims are believed to be students who were on their way to school. While al-Shabaab has not immediately claimed responsibility for the attack, the group has been known to carry out similar attacks in the country, with truck bombs killing hundreds of civilians in recent years. The U.S. Africa Command has also ramped up bombing in the country under the Trump administration, and records from April indicate that more than 800 people have been killed by 110 airstrikes in just 2 years, raising questions from Amnesty International about the danger to civilians. Meanwhile, the U.S. also launched airstrikes in Iraq and Syria, killing at least 20.
You see that? There's the next thing too. They launched in Syria and Iraq, right? Iran sit there say, "Come touch me," but look, they launched in Syria and Iraq. These people though, they bloodthirsty, man. Innocent blood, man.
25 people and injuring 50. They claimed it was in response to a rocket attack that killed an American contractor on an Iraqi military base. Now,
And this is what I see earlier with the AHCHYAM put up. Now it's making sense. I think it was YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Abad. The AHCHYAM there, he put up a video. In the video, it said Iraq said something we're not gonna. Basically, they're not gonna let it slide, yo. Expect retaliation. You know, I don't want to get the words twisted, but expect retaliation.
The group Kataib Hezbollah, an Iranian-backed militia based in Iraq. While the U.S. has blamed the militants for several attacks over the last few months, the group referred to the U.S. airstrikes as, quote, the aggression of evil American ravens, and they promised revenge. Both Iraq and Iran strongly condemned the airstrikes, with Iraq calling the attack an aggressive action and violation of Iraqi sovereignty, and Iran arguing it was an example of terrorism.
Exactly.
Hundreds of protesters also took to the streets in Baghdad to demonstrate against the attack, where they were seen burning the U.S. and Israeli flags. But Secretary of State Mike Pompeo argued...
You see that? They're burning U.S. and Israeli flag because they know those two link up. The elites, you know, they're all in the pockets. But let me go into the scriptures, man. Romans 3 and 13. Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues, they have used deceit. The poison of asps is under their lips, okay? And these people tell you one thing, the U.S. will say, oh, it's because of this guy blew up some shit. First of all, that's not your country. So what are you doing flying by and dropping bombs in somebody else's country? Get out of their country. That's not your country, okay? So they'll use all these excuses and fuck up the people's land, fuck up their government, just to steal their resources and other various different things to have control, you know. Continuing, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness, their feet verse 15, their feet are swift to shed blood. Okay, so when you got a problem with America, you better watch out, because these guys, they'll drink, sip coffee, and drop bombs on you, you know, from drones and whatnot. They don't have two shits. They have no problem killing, man. America is a very wicked, wicked place. But it's the elites that are pushing all this. It's not just, oh, America, America. No. We know America is Babylon, right? But at the same time, the elites are the ones who are pulling the cards, per se. And America is just one big puppet, okay? One big consuming puppet. But their feet are swift to shed blood. They got the army. They got the army to do it. They got the means to do it. And they'll do it. Continuing, destruction and misery are in their ways, okay? That's all they know is, you know, the misery of them when they come. They bring misery to a land, man. By the ways of their destructive ways, okay? They come in, they want to take over a government. They pull a coup, you know what I mean? They disturb the people, they disturb the land. In Deuteronomy, I think it's 27, tells you, cursed be he that removeth his neighbor's landmark. And that's what they do. They go up in other people's lands and they take over it. We're roughly phrasing. Let's go into this right here. And the way of peace have they not known. Okay, so they don't know peaceful, resourceful, peaceful ways. When they speak as a matter of fact, when they speak of peace, expect sudden destruction, man. Expect something to be up. You know, because the way these guys act, they'll come shake your hand, and like one of the AHCHYAM said, they'll shake your hand and stab you with the necks. Okay, so you gotta be careful with them. And going on to verse 18, there is no fear of God before their eyes. Okay, so all these people, like these Edomites, you know, their ways are destructive, because they don't have the fear of YAHAWASHI in them. Okay, the fear of YAHAWASHI is not in them, because it's not given unto them. Okay, they're not given this word. They're not given anything that's righteous. They're given the left hand way. Okay, so Esau, Edom, all he knows how to do is rule with his sword, kill, destroy, bring misery, you know, rape people's lands, take people's lands, you know, take it away from them. So this bugger's got to go down, man. And everybody knows, everybody's seeing it. Everybody's like, yo, enough is enough, yo. Iran, they're calling them out on what they exactly are. They're true terrorists. They're they're really terrorists, okay? But the king of terror, they're not, because they want to emulate that, but they can't bring the real terror like Yahawah, YAHAWASHI. Because when YAHAWASHI returns, they're gonna see real destruction. Okay, so in so much that their elites are gonna run into their bunkers and go hiding, because all in the midst when the nuclears and all the rest of those things are going off, those elites, they're gonna run into their bunkers, man. And whoever else got that money too, you know, run into those bunkers, and all these guys are gonna try and escape to these space stations and all these you know, military space stations and whatnot and blah blah blah. It's not gonna work, man. It's gonna be destroyed. Okay? Because YAHAWASHI has come back to do damage. He's not coming back to give you hugs and kisses and shit. None of that. Okay? So these Edomites themselves are going to be destroyed. 2/3 are going to be destroyed. And that's about it, man. But that's just to highlight the fact that, well, this is to highlight the fact to show how these wicked ass people are, man. You know? Here they are going up in people's countries and bombing them. They don't even belong there, but they're bombing them out, yo. Okay? This is crazy. How you going into somebody's place and just bomb it up like that? You don't even live there. You don't have not like that's not Iraq. Are you crazy? Syria? Look, this show is about to go down, man. This show is about to go down. But anyways, with that, I hope you were edified. Shalom.